There's a lot of liability in law enforcement. Despite what maybe some people think about qualified immunity, you have to qualify to have that immunity. And so just like any other profession, you have some level of professional liability coverage, and law enforcement is no different. When I was a cop, I had that coverage, and it was through a company called PBA. It's the Police Benevolency or Benevolence Association. Okay. So I had this in place when I was a cop, and then I left my department in 2023. Well, I continued to pay into the program because the way I understood it was I could still get sued. And it's not like I had anything I was worried about, but just in case.
You can have frivolous suits brought as well.
Exactly. So I continued to pay, and so I called them up, and to my surprise, they said, well, we can't even cover you if you're not commissioned. So basically, I had been paying in vain since I left the department. Mm-hmm. The only way to get covered after you leave would be to retire. It's either you continue to be a cop, but if you leave at any point, then the day you leave, you were not covered for something that happened the day before while you were still commissioned, while you still had your commission card. Again, I don't work in the insurance space. I don't work in the legal space.
Yeah.
I was talking to this attorney, and I told him that is ridiculous.
Let me ask you this question. Let's take like a guy in the Seattle Police Department back in 2020 where things are going completely crazy here. He's working the streets during the Chaz Chop. All sorts of crap's going down, so we got lawsuits everywhere. At the same time, the city simultaneously defunds the police department, which means we got to let some officers go. Since I said he was a new officer, he's the first one on the chopping block. So he's not a commissioned police officer. And then a lawsuit drops for something that occurred when he was a Seattle police officer. And he got let go not for malfeasance or bad behavior or anything like that. He got let go purely on budgetary reasons. Are you saying that he's not covered at that time?
Nope. According to what they told me, no coverage.
Wow.